From the graphic novel series that Mike Barron calls outstanding and completely original, comes the very first Lucent Premium trading card set, showcasing characters from the book. Printed on the thickest stock possible and finished in high-gloss cello laminate. The set of 9 base cards, comprised of 3 separate triptychs, is a must for fans and collectors. And if that's not enough, 1 in 3 and 1 in 10 sets will also randomly receive an additional rare or ultra-rare holographic chase card. Plus, the back of each card features an original canon mini-comic, so you really don't want to miss out. Available only at thelucentcomic.com.
Are you ready? Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Phenomenal.
You can get it riding, you can get it sliding, you can feel it coming on about 4. A hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer, and the best cold beer is Vic. Vic Bitter.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that great chalk and biscuit coating.
So hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that smooth toffee ice cream in the centre. Or that whole delicious golden gay time taste.
Hard to have a gay time on your own.
Street's Golden Gay Time. Now available.
I'm Danny, and I'm here to call out all you crack pack bitches. You think I don't see you there? I'm the OG of this shit. But you come after the king, you better come correct. I'm Danny, motherfucker. Who are you? Crack pack. You smoke crack. You better watch your back.
Yo! My God, thank God that's over.
It wasn't that long.
Oh, it feels so long.
Under 4 minutes. Under 4 minutes with an extra trailer.
I had a dog shit sleep last night, Bancroft, so the art better be good today or people are getting fucking strays left and right, I'll say.
It's possible. There's a fair amount of Lucent stuff.
Dude, I heard the most insane thing I've ever heard about an hour ago. And I don't know if this was real or if it was just like someone winding up Australians, right? But so don't say what comes next, right? But apparently when everyone else in the world sings happy birthday, like happy birthday to you, blah, 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 then it ends.
Yeah.
Everyone in chat, tell me what happens next. If you're Australian, don't say anything.
Okay,
what happens?
You sing happy birthday to you,
Yeah.
and then the song ends, and then at the end of the song,
what happens?
What happens?
What happens at the end of the song?
I know what happens in France. And I could say that because that's not what they're going to say. They say something like a tiki tiki tick or something like that. They're weird French people. So
Apparently, Bancroft, get this. Apparently, nothing happens. That's it.
yeah,
Like that's it.
That's
That's the end.
that's a bit of a anticlimax.
So if I was to sing "Happy Birthday" to you, Bancroft, and then the song ended,
Yeah,
what happens next?
someone
Yeah.
gets in there. Usually
Yeah.
a dad. Usually someone in authority yells
Yeah.
out, "Hip hip hooray!"
Well, someone goes hip hip,
Somebody
and
else
then
said, "Hip, hip,"
everybody
and then
else,
everyone else says hooray, and then they go, "Hip
Yeah.
hip hooray!"
and we do this 3 times.
Yeah,
And apparently
it
we're
has
the
to be
only
3
people in the
times.
world.
Yeah. Oh, Hyperwizard does it. Maybe it's a British thing. Snuggy says, "Is something supposed to happen?" They blow out candles. They blow out candles after the hooray, usually, I think.
That blew my mind. Like we're the yeah, we're the only people that do it. In
They do that in
English.
Sweden, says Alexander. Yeah. And in France, they go, it's some weird thing. I don't want to say what it is, but because I'll get it wrong. All right. Well, there you go. A little bit of Aussie law. Yeah, I didn't really think about that. I guess every country would do something different. I think it's
Yeah,
kind of a new trend to sing happy birthday. It's probably only been around less than 100 years or something. All right.
That was mind blowing, dude. I just couldn't believe that. That's
Are we
crazy.
here to talk? Are we here to talk about happy birthday, or are we here to check out some art?
Art.
Neither. We're shouting out the chat. What's up, Mark's Rob loves it. I will be quick, Rob. I know you've taken up a fair amount of time with your birthday hoorays, but Mark did take the effort to come in and type first in the chat, so I am going to honor him, and I'll very quickly just shout out the first among us, which was Felix Huss, the Link Master, Mo Biggs, the Golden Wrench. I'm going to give a name to everyone. Jav Styler, the German, Cranberry, the Langes, and Mortal V, who we don't see very often around here, but I saw him over on Aaron's. Always great to see Mortal V in the chat. What's up, Alexander? What's
He likes
up?
to hang out with good artists.
Snuggy, yeah, accomplished artists, people with a history. Alexander the Great, very good. I like that. He's written that in the chat.
What about Amanda? Shout out Amanda, Mike.
Amanda B, the princess. And I say that because she lives in a Disney fairyland. If you've ever seen it, she posts pictures of her place, and it literally looks like from a Disney cartoon. I'm not even joking. Archer, what's up, Jake? What's up, Kay? What's up, Citizen Ronan? All right, Rob says next in the chat already. I think I probably should get started because we do have quite a lot to get to tonight, and I want to do a little bit of I want to do a little bit of shilling before I get there. I just want to shout out to Carl Prometheus, who did a little, I don't know, like top 10 thing on his Twitter the other day, and Lucent was in there twice in the top 10. How about that?
I feel like Carl hasn't explored much in the world so far.
No, I think he's just, has a really good sense of what's what. And he said, cover art excellence, heavy with gravity, it brings the metal, and trading card set, the perfect break between comics. Bancroft never listens to my common sense solutions. He says, there's only one way to settle this debate. Send Brian Kriskar the link and have him sing a proper American rendition of Happy Birthday. Rob, you have no idea what that's about, do you?
No, and I don't care either.
None. Rob has been gone from the streaming scene for many years now. What's up, Angela? Great to see you here. So yeah, shout out to Carl. Thank you for doing that. Trading cards have been going well. Check out this. 60 backers, 120 sets sold, unlocking 40 rare cards and 12 ultra rare cards. I like how even that all is. Thank you very much to someone just backed 5 sets the other day.
Oh, Mo.
No love for Replicator 2, the good issue. I stand by my colors in the last book. But I have seen the art on the next one, and it is pretty crazy. I think you're all going to enjoy it. So, yeah, thank you everyone who has been backing. I'm thinking now over the next month, it's possible I could get to 200. We'll see. We'll see. That would be very good. And
Oh, well, I mean, if you added the lore cards in Bancroft, it'd be a shoo-in.
Rob sent me an actual script for the
Yeah.
back of the lore cards
So good.
with the panty sniffing. Oh my god. Mark's Music Obsession, who is the first tonight, is still holding on to this piece here, and it's actually raising more than the previous one, which is cool to see. So that's up to $172 US. That'll end in a couple of days. Thank you everyone who's bid on that. And also check this out. Look at this on eBay. You can get an original first edition of Waking Dream from many years ago now. And this is an extra special edition because look at this. It's signed not only by me, you can tell my beautiful signature up the top there. It's signed by Mel as well.
Oh, wow.
Not many of these exist out there in the world, I can tell you that. It's got the the Painted Death preview on the back as well. The bid is opening at $64, and or you can just buy it now for $99. I'm going to put that link there in the chat.
I'm copying
let me
in
do
chat
it
right now. It's hilarious.
What's that?
I'm copying stray shots in chat right now. There's a next replicator.
What? Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a minute. Yeah, I'll give you that.
There you go. You can get if you missed out on the very first edition of Waking Dream. There's about 1,100 of them in circulation. Just so you're aware.
Bancroft, I think you should do a poll, and it should be: would I buy a Lucent Lore trading card? Yes/no.
Now, hang on. No. Well, it's all Lucent Lore. You're talking about like your crazy lore. Your
all the
like
fun
stream
stuff.
lore. Would you
can call it extreme lore if you want.
No, stream.
Would you buy a Lucent panty sniffing grandpa trading
card? Yes. No. All right, starting poll. We'll see how that goes. In the meantime, K Manifesto gifts 5 memberships. Thank you very much. Ghost of Nessa, that's Vanessa, in case anyone, mostly me, doesn't realize. Joe Sontag, Rocky, Mighty Geek Studios, and here in the Steadfast, all beloved members of the community around here. Thank you very much, K Manifesto. Oh, look at that. Mo is right around the corner. I'm feeling it. And you get this, K.
You little ripper!
Hard no, Angela. Come on.
A hard no. Yeah, not Mo, but some heavy hitters in there. Definitely, absolutely. Thank you very much, Kay. I just wanted to point out I've been doing these shorts of my art, and I've done it's sort of like a video diary, what I'm doing that day. I just talk about whatever it is or what I'm doing or whatever, and they surprisingly did really well. They've actually gone up since these views. I think one of them's up to 2,500, and very encouraging. Well, 2 things: the subs I get from these way out is way more than I get from my other shorts, and also I started getting friggin' orders again. So I'm guessing it's got to be connected because I've gotten like 4 orders in the last 3 days, which I haven't gotten previously. Just of the book and everything like that. So yeah, shout out to whoever's backed recently. There's 12 hardcovers left, and then they'll be gone, and these won't exist anymore. So yeah, if you want to grab them, go over to the lucentcomic.com. I think there's 14 of the Waking Dream hardcovers left. Obviously, there's tons of the soft covers still. So Don't worry about that. But yeah, oh look, almost 700 sold. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you, everyone. Rob, if you could just use the emoji. There is a next emoji in there. Thank you, Mortal V, putting up the
Get your comics hard.
the link there. I'm gonna pin that. Thank you. Oh, and Felix has put the pin to the first printing over on eBay. Thank you very much, that Felix.
Amanda says one of these days YouTube needs to give you the option to gift a person directly, but that would ruin Bancroft's grift, Amanda.
Yeah, that is true. Everyone's trying to get Mo back into the fold. Oh, dropped a bid. Fantastic. One bid. Excellent.
Oh, nice.
I thought, like there will be some people who have, they weren't around back when this book originally dropped. Who might want to get their hands on it. So that's awesome.
Corey's in the house. And just want to let you know, Corey, someone, I can't remember who it was, came up with a great title for Andromenoids last week. It was District 69. District 69.
That was good.
Something to think about.
All right. Let's start off with some videos, because usually I leave them to the end.
Hell. That's not a good place to start.
It's videos of art, Rob.
Jesus.
Oh my God. Mortal V likes it. Yeah. Everyone liked it better, Corey. District 69. Tell us which ones to hate, Rob.
I will. It's coming. I'm feeling it today.
Good. I think this is good. Check it out. It's a sketch time-lapse of Bloodborne. What's Bloodborne, Rob? It sounds like something you would know.
Computer game.
Yeah, well, I was just saying, one of my shorts was about saying like how it's funny putting up art process videos when there's people like this who are like so much better than you. But I thought, look, people can watch both, they can watch my stuff and they can watch this stuff. It's not like it's either or. So anyway, shout out to Wayne Wu. I know we've seen Wayne before.
The problem with Bloodborne, Bancroft, is it was released on PlayStation and never on PC, and like that has caused people lots of hardship.
The PC master race, not down with it. Mo says you should have seen the time he denied working with Danny to try and assassinate me. You could literally see the reflection of the Danny doll in his eyes. That never happened, obviously.
What is Mel insulting me in French? What's she saying?
Where is it? Can you pull it up? Where is it? I can't see it.
Rob
the Relier. I think is that. No, I can't remember. It's something like it's not a thief. No, I can't remember. Have to Google that. Extreme fisheye sketch. This is pretty cool too. Jeez, I should have turned the sound off. Drawing in fisheye.
All right, I'm going to give the first one a 7 out of 10.
The video?
Yeah.
This is pretty cool. I wouldn't do this. It looks difficult. Let me go back.
It's a cool angle, but I'm giving it a 6 because I don't like the chick at the front. She looks weird.
You think that's a chick? I think that's like a dude. I think it's an anime dude. That would make it even worse.
It's definitely a chick.
Chick?
Yeah. Yeah.
How is that a chick?
How is it a dude?
I don't know. Short hair. No boobs.
It's got freckles, man. What guy has freckles in comics?
It's a chewed, says Critical Reds. That girl is a dude. Now, everyone agrees with me. And their eyes. All right. Moving on. Looks more like a dude, says Corey. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Corey's wrong. He can be wrong.
This is a dude too. This is Brett Barkley did a little bit of Thundercats. You know, my very first video that I did commentary on was a Thundercats video. Everyone wanted me to do more, but I
don't think I've ever seen Thundercats.
I did when I was a kid. Used to watch it. This is pretty cool though. I really like this sketch. Brett's been doing some very cool work recently. So
yeah, it's
shout
right.
this out.
It's okay.
So it's okay. Rob really is Rob is a complainer according to Google. Oh, a complainer. There you go.
Story
That's what
checks
it
out.
is. That's what Raleo means. However you pronounce it. Thundercrotch says, yeah, there's a very passionate, what I'm saying is there's a very passionate Thundercats fan base out there. And if you make any Thundercats content, they want more. And I didn't want to go down that route because, yeah, I kind of forgot about Thundercats when I turned 9.
Is Thundercats like more popular than Transformers?
No.
Over
No.
there?
There's no way because Transformers has all these movies. Rob does need a gay. Do you like gay times, Rob?
No, I think they're very overrated.
They insist upon themselves.
They do.
How un-Australian of you. Shout out to Brett. This is cool. Yoki, not hockey. Yoki. Old
Yeah,
sketches.
that's cool. I like that.
Yeah. Just sketches. Let me zoom in. Yeah, they're digital.
Yeah.
That's rad. Well done, Yoki. I think I've shown Yoki stuff before, but more finished pieces. I don't think I've shown sketches.
The guy at the top left looks really good.
Looks a little bit like one of your characters.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah, I like that. I like them individually, says Cranberry Langes. Who is the dude on the right, Rob? This dude over here. Exactly. Good on you, Yoki. All right, this one was specifically targeted to you, Rob.
Mm-hmm.
I dare Rob to look
sick.
at this and go next.
No, this is wicked. This is wicked.
I
I
got
did
two
notice
pieces.
someone played around with the contrast though and ruined it with a different photo.
Oh yeah, to show so you can see the.
Yeah,
I didn't
see the
originally
monster
see
in the
whatever
back.
this thing is in the back.
No, this is top level. This is poll worthy.
There's a lot of art of this guy. Wait until the next one I show. I've got a colored piece. Same character, I think. Now, is this Conan or is this something else? It might be Cull. It might be I don't know, some other barbarian.
Conan or Cruel. It's like one or two.
Krull.
Mana says no, it's not. The crosshatch is meh.
Well, you know. I like it. I thought it was good. You're not saying next. Good. I'm surprised Bancroft didn't gatekeep so many heavy blacks from his show. Look, there has to be balance. There has to be balance.
A dude came manifesto. Like
no, but it could be the dude from Red Sonja.
Huh.
I've never read Red Sonja, so I don't really.
I
know
watched the
anything.
movie. That was terrible. My God.
So shout out Gerardo. Is it Gerardo? Gerardo.
Is he even famous? This guy, like,
yeah, he's famous. He's one of these guys that I know the name.
Yeah, sure.
It's
you
Conan.
do.
Hand in your geek card at the local office. Perth, you know we are more in Australia. We're more about the Phantom than Conan. It's just our thing. You know that. Maybe it's different over there in the West. Cranberry says Red Sonja is a bit boring to me. Yeah, Rob has only read the Phantom Milk Bar edition, and Bancroft has only read Spider-Man and the Flintstones. I found our Flintstones comic the other day, Mo. It's in Clark's bookshelf, just by itself. You know, this God must be 60 years old now, over 60 years old, just sitting in the bookshelf by itself. Great.
Like, where does this guy stack on like a list of like all-time greats? Like, is he too good to go on the poll? This would be my question.
Wait till you see the other piece, because I think the other piece is even better.
Exquisite.
Has Clark read it? Yes, he has read it. He loves it. We got some Dan Panosian, who I haven't shared in a while. Some OG Nick Fury. I really like this. Nice little
cool.
Sketchy ink wash. He looks a little like young Nick Fury, though.
Yeah.
Like before he became Nick Fury. But I know I really dig the ink wash. I dig the composition. I really have become a fan of I don't know if it's Panosian or Panosian's work of late. I really do like it. Like his covers. Thank you very much, Jake Martin. Just gifted 5 memberships. We got Mr. V, DJ Close, Salty, Eric Ninaltowski, shout out, great artist. And Dontre Ryan, thank you very much. We didn't get Mo, but we got Dontre.
I think it's just hilarious that Mo types a comment and then like is surrounded by people getting memberships and not him.
Yeah,
It just looks so funny.
every time he's in the middle of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
as he says, it was just Dontre's time. Exactly. We've been waiting a long time for Dontre to get in there. So thank you very much to Jake.
Well, cheers, biggies.
Pert says it's good to see regular Nick Fury is coming back. Well, I don't know if this might just be a commission or something.
All right, next.
I'm not sure, but yeah, shout out to Dan. Really loving the art. Oh, are you ready for a Wolverine?
Oh, fucking hell.
What about this?
Oh, that's
different.
cool. Yeah, it's different. Man.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, at least it's different. I mean, I don't like it.
So this is Daniel Warren Johnson doing Wolverine, and I don't know if it's a whole book, but I've seen Donald DeLay share some stuff about it, and it looks pretty rad. But I don't know if it's just a cover or an actual book that he's working on, where he's doing a bit of a different Daniel Warren Johnson style take. But I think that's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, I mean, do you like this? So, like, seriously, like,
yeah, I become a really big fan of I keep saying his name. Let's just say Johnson's. Hello, Johnson, because he's got a very long name. I've become a really big fan of his work. It's quite different.
It's just weird. Like, you got the whole chest and armor piece that's like
gray.
Then you got the face that's like white.
He's very stylistic,
strange, dude.
Very. He's not. He does not do realism. Bearcroft is a big fan of Johnson's. Well, this Johnson.
Oh, good to know, Brian. It was you that ruined that piece with the Conan.
Jake says, "I'm kind of into it. I want to see more." Yeah, I think I've seen more, but I don't know if it's just covers. So,
yeah.
So he does his own sort of thing. And
I don't like it either, man. This is a pass for me.
All right. Next from Rob. What about this one? Yevgeny, one of my favorites, did a Ghost Rider. Surely Ghost Rider's cool in Rob Arnold's book.
Is he though? Like, I don't know if Ghost Rider. I think Ghost Rider tries too hard to be cool, which makes him not cool.
Everyone is insisting on themselves according to Rob. I think this is pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean,
and different look for Yevgeny. He's usually does much more kind of big, detailed muscle things, and this looks like something a bit different. Come on, man, that's wicked.
Yeah, the art's great, man. I'm not a huge Ghost Rider fan. I just don't get the appeal.
Eric Housel in the house. We got Sheldon Martin over on Rumble. Says Wolverine has Shownuff's hairdo in that pic. I don't know Shownuff. Always remember, I don't know anything. You have to explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old who hasn't read or seen anything. Angela says, I'm beginning to think Rob is a normie. I think we're both kind of normies. I think we both qualify.
Yeah, Michael, it's pathetically try
hard. Damn,
yeah.
Shots fired. Kiddo Reed says, next-ish. All right. Well,
it's cool, man. It's cool. The art's great, but I just don't care for it.
No. Have you heard of this guy? His name is Niall Adams. Heard of him before? Although it is Vampirella, which I know you don't.
I reckon he's going places, though, Mike.
He's going places, this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think even us normies have heard of Neil Adams. Yeah, really nice piece. I don't know how old it is.
Yeah.
Someone shared it.
Vampirella ruins it, though.
You reckon? I think that's
No, it's really good.
It's a very difficult angle.
I'm just sick of her.
I really like that, says Cranberry.
Yeah.
Bancroft has never seen The Last Dragon. I think you're pulling my leg there, Mo. I didn't know if that's a thing. Citizen loves it.
It's not from this year, yeah.
It's not. No, I don't think it's from this year. But I just don't know how old it is. I don't know. Could be super famous.
It looks old, though. Like, it looks really old.
What does Vampirella even do? As far as I'm aware, she lounges around castles and craggy rock overhangs and just sort of poses, maybe like swirls her finger around in some blood, and then there's like monsters around it. That's as much as I can see. Okay, so here we get the Goss from Sheldon. Show enough from The Last Dragon. He had the glow, but still lost the flight with blue. I don't know if they're even speaking English anymore, or I just can't read English. That's probably what it is. Vampirella gives men boners and wears boots. There you go. She looks sexy. That's her job. Big ups. Shout out to Neil Adams. Yeah, you guys need to see The Last Dragon if you have not. Shogun of
know what they're
Harlem.
talking about.
You wouldn't be into it, Bancroft. All right. Mo's beginning to figure out my tastes in content.
No nipples on this one, Bancroft. You'd like that.
Well, they're just sort of being pulled back, I think. That could qualify as like that angle there could qualify as tacit nipple implying.
They're underneath the shine.
Yeah. This is Jose. I haven't seen much of Jose in a while. He's doing a big page here from Club Van Fleur. Jose has a very distinctive style. He loves a lot of detail. He started doing grayscale, he says it's speeding up his coloring process by a big factor. So I don't know what that means for him. He'll be able to get out another 10 books this year. I don't know, but Jose was in the chat for the first time in a long time last week. He did one hell of an ARO piece. He's a very prolific young fella down there in South America. The glow is like when Rob Arnold summons the power to tell his one funny joke a year. Now you know. There you go. Yeah, shout out to Jose. Damn long 6 and 7 went a lot faster. Oh, there he's talking about his getting pages.
All right,
done.
next.
I'm getting there, Rob. I'm checking out what's what. All right. Isaac Bell says in a couple of months, they're launching a new issue of Metal Shade. He shared this. It could be a cover, could be a page. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Have you ever read any Metal Shade?
No, I've got it though. I love the art. The art's great. Look, it's like Joe. It reminds me of Joe Sontag. It's like that 90s image vibe type thing. He draws hot chicks and buff dudes. I mean, what else can you want? It's like literally what comics is meant to be.
I could want some other things. How about hot dudes and buff chicks?
Nah. That character is sick. It reminds me of my Skull guys from Replicator.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, similar. Really cool.
Yeah, so I mean, again, I don't know if this is a cover or a page or promo piece, but you got a ton of likes on this. Look at that, 772. I guess you're right, Rob. I guess that's what people want in their comics.
Yeah, man. It's like it's not rocket science.
Yeah. Chick drew this, says Perth. You reckon this is his fiance? I think
he's married now.
Or he's married. His wife?
Yeah. Yep. Alexa Lowe.
Alexa. I could never remember her name. Well, I guess it's Alexa Bell now, maybe. She might have chosen to keep her name for artistic reasons. What's up, Reese? Fantastic art, says Sheldon. It's 1,000 times better than anything I could create, says Cranberry.
Yeah, I reckon her butt could use a bit more shape.
Slightly off center. Yeah, a little bit. I'm not going to be picky. I'm not going to be picky over crack position. Maybe it is Isaac. Maybe it's Isaac Lowe now.
What's up, Shelby?
Maybe they're a progressive couple. All right. So look out for the new Metal Shade coming out soon. Also, speaking of, someone said they got their Reaper. I think it was who was that? Brian Suddenly Old said just got his Reaper Destroyer in 3 days. I think it is now. It was 4 days then. Yeah, in 3 days, Joe is going to come on here and we're going to close out the campaign for good and all. Finally.
Awesome.
Reaper Destroyer will end. And check out this cool art he shared here.
Yeah, he sent me the digital link for the book, but it took forever to load on my computer. But like the first 4 or 5 pages loaded, and it looks ridiculous.
I read it.
Man.
I read
Looks
it. I did a run through on it.
Yeah, I mean the art
really
looks
cool. It's
the art looks
exactly
top-notch.
what it's exactly what you hope it's going to be.
Yeah.
You know,
And I
obviously,
looked through the credits, and it looks like he had to work through a lot of different creative problems with, you know,
there's a lot of
artists
inkers on
and-
that.
Yeah, and
Five or
different
six.
colorists as well. So to come through that on your first book and have this level of quality is pretty impressive, man. Really.
This looks like Bascom with ink, but I could be wrong. He doesn't say it in the tweet, and he's also got a piece here. Who is this? It looks like Joe. That could just be Joe. I think it says Joe M. Sontag there.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's done the inks or he's got something else, but that's really rad. Yeah, really, really cool piece. The book, I didn't even really notice that there's all these different artists on it as I was reading it.
Yeah,
Joe-
Mo says Joe did the best laying of groundwork for a launch stream I've ever seen, and it paid off. Yeah, I think since that, fucking everyone else has went down bankrupt since that.
I tried to replicate it as well as I could in launching my book, but yeah, it did sort of become the gold standard. Angela loves it. There you go.
And he's doing more, so that's good to see too. He's going to do.
He's going to do. When you read the book, you'll realize like, yeah, this, because this one is like I don't know, it's like 60 pages or something. He's going to do 20 pages from now on. Comic book
nice.
size. So
Yeah,
they're going to
cool.
come out quicker, and I'm like, yeah, this is exactly what this sort of story needs. It should be coming out in comic book form, because it really is that kind of story. I showed off some Chad Townsend last week. The cover, I think this is live, and this is an interior page. I just really dig this look that he does. This kind of, it looks like a cartoon sort of look. I don't know, just really works. So yeah, I think this is live. Shout out to Chad. I've seen him getting around on some streams. So I hope it's going well. I haven't checked in on the campaign yet. Okay, cool. 71 backers. You can obviously get a little more, but yeah, I'm gonna check this out. I'll hopefully try and get Chad on if he's available. Pert says, yeah, his animation style is top notch. It just, something about it just really, I don't know, it speaks to me. I really dig it. So yeah, hopefully we can get him some more backers. Shout out to Chad. And what is this? Donald DeLay shared some steampunk pages by Bacalo. Is Bacalo the guy we were looking at last week? Is that Chris Bacalo? Am I completely making that up? Anyway, this is a book called Steampunk, and he shared the colors, and then he shared the black and whites. I actually prefer the black and whites. I think these are really like awesome pages. Look at that. That is just really nice. The colors are all sort of washed reds. But
I want to see the colors now. That's a sick
I'll
panel,
find them
dude.
up.
Look at that. Look at that angle. That's wicked.
Yeah. Just like I just much prefer the black and white. I think that this is something really different and special.
There is nothing worse than when you have like a top level artist and then they have shit colors on the work.
I wouldn't say it's shit.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Shit. I just they're Richard Friend inks. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Richard Friend on the inks.
I want to see the colors of
Okay, let me see if I can find it. They'll be there.
Ever colored.
They're not bad colors. I just prefer the black and white. I don't know where they are.
Yeah, exactly, man. That's what I interpreted too.
That's not what I said.
Yeah, pretty much word for word, Mike.
No. I don't know.
So these are the colors that
they're around here. They're around. Oh, there you go. Here you go.
Are the worst ever.
Well, it's different. It's not the exact same art, so you can't really judge it. But to me, the black and white works better. Am I wrong? Am I speaking out of line here?
No, but I mean these are terrible quality pictures too. So like you can tell like they're low res or whatever. Because nothing's
I was
clear.
thinking about that not long ago, Jav. Where's Blaster Kid? We were talking about Blaster Kid 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was probably the best looking book I've seen in quite a while.
Jake agrees. The black and white looked way better. Yeah, Richard Friend and Chris Bacalow on the Joe Kelly book called Steampack. I hadn't never heard of this. So, oh, Critical Reads got the Lucent shirt. Awesome. I still have to send you the hat, man. He won the Aussie hat during the stream thing, but I completely blanked and forgot to send it to him. I still have to send in that. The colors were fantastic, says Shelby. Liquid colors right before Chris and Aaron left to work on PlayStation Mag. Maybe it's just the quality of the images. That's all. And I don't think these are interiors either. So
I might be wrong here, Mike, but it feels like we're seeing a lot more indie artists, like the big guys, doing their own stuff now.
Yeah, I think so. A lot of the books that I read, well, I mean, I'm a bit biased because a lot of the books I read, it's all people working on their own stuff, their creator own stuff, their cop, if you will. I read a lot of the Ghost Machine stuff, Daniel Warren Johnson, Mark Miller, and I'm learning about all these artists as I go. It's taking a long time, but yeah, I think so. There's still I still see some things that are pretty spectacular. I haven't got them in tonight, but the New Gods book is amazing. I do like Nick Klein's Hulk, even though I'm not going to read a Hulk book. There are still
Hulk. What a boring ass character.
Some of the best artists in comics are working for Marvel or DC, but yeah, I'm seeing a lot of these big names go out on their own, which is cool to see. Donald sharing some more stuff. Jack Davis, a little bit of cartooning. That's pretty cool. Little selection here. Rod's like, not interested. I think this is cool. Jack Davis is probably some super famous cartoonist from, I don't know, the 50s. I'm looking at it.
What are you talking about, dude? You're working on your own stuff. That's all I'd want to see. Well, I mean, it's not all. I'd rather you work on my stuff, but if you're not going to do that, I'd rather you work on your own stuff than do some Marvel or DC bullshit.
Jack Davis is great. He worked on EC before Mad Magazine. There you go. Mad Magazine.
Jack says, where's your sense of whimsy, sir? Do you think I'm someone who has whimsy?
No whimsy. None. At all. Zero.
Zero
At least
whimsy.
70, says Brian. There you go. I was a little bit getting ahead of myself there. He's a legend.
K-Manifestus says that for everyone, though.
He loves everyone.
All power
Everyone's
when you
a
use it so often.
Well, here is a new legend. Kelsey Shannon. I'm not back, but working on it. That was exciting to see. Kelsey posting some new art. I think I know if this is from a book. I think I know something I've seen before, or it could just be him messing about. But very cool to see. You can see he hasn't trimmed his nails in a while. He's out in the swamps, just focusing on work. But yeah, 471 people like that. Everyone is very excited to see Kelsey.
I think
his turtle head out.
With artists, Mike, you're either an awesome, cool person or you're a dickhead, right? I think there's only two
Nothing
categories.
in between?
No, nothing in between. And I think, yeah, Kelsey is a cool person.
He is very cool. One of my highlights going over to America was meeting Kelsey. It was a moment. I heard him yell. I heard this like Sasquatch yell from the a little bit over the way, and it was like, Kelsey. Ah. It was a good moment. Kelsey is also doing new covers for the American reprints of the Italian Your comics. Oh, that sounds cool. The last thing I saw Kelsey share was some of the coolest art I'd seen in a very long time. He shared it on a stream with just like, what are you up to this week? And it was on the Greybeards, and everyone was just like, what the hell is this? It was just like the most immaculate cartooning.
Well, thanks
and
for
then he
sharing
disappeared.
it with us, Mike.
I did at the time.
Oh.
But, you know. One of my new favorite artists, Alexei Gorbut, who usually does sort of like these he's got a book that he's working on, but he shared this. I really dig the look of this.
Is that the
I don't know what it is, but it's a cool looking cover. I love all the like textures and typography and everything on it. It's really rad. Really gritty, grungy. What language is that?
Russian? Yeah, for sure.
It's from Russia with love. Yeah, really cool. It reminds me a little bit of the old who was that guy who would just draw the sexy ladies? Romero? I can't quite remember, but a little bit like that style. Anyway, awesome colors. I know. I think that's rad. I'll totally pick that up if I saw.
Oh,
that.
it's Armenian, says Eric the Guapo. Okay,
Armenian.
sure,
Yeah,
man.
It's a little different, the symbols.
And look, there's Adam Lawson in the comments again. Just every time.
Oh yeah, I know he loves this. He would. I was thinking of Adam when I saw this because he's totally into this kind of, style of grungy underground stuff. I did think of Adam when I saw this. That's funny that he's there. It is hitting. I agree. Really cool. Alexei. I would share so much of this guy's work, but I do try and break it up a little bit. Some Maruccio Pomella. Do you reckon there's Italian? Do I need to bring out the spaghetti? I think I should. Spaghetti-o Maruccio Pomella.
Why is there a frog there? Like what?
Because he's doing dreamscapes.
Fucking
Gravity of sleep slipping away. I don't know. He said a bunch of stuff, and I thought it was cool. I really like the headphones. Interesting, different style. He calls himself what does he say? He says he makes high-end narrative art. What do you think about that?
I really like the top
you
panel.
Whimsy.
The top panel is fantastic, apart from the frog that ruins it.
It's like a plush toy, reckons Kay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what it is. It looks dumb.
Okay, it says Bancross Italian is just saying Italian food like Mario. Hey, exactly.
Yeah, I don't like the bottom panel much either. It's cool, man. He can do
interesting
he
new
can do
style.
him.
I've shared his stuff before. Oh, here's that guy, Gerardo Zeppino. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
He's pretty good, isn't he? And there's a whole bunch of them. Do you prefer that piece?
No, I prefer the first one, man.
Where was it? This piece.
Yeah, I much prefer that.
All right. There you go.
All right.
Very cool.
I guess it goes on the poll.
On the poll, would you consider putting him on the poll if he had bunny ears?
What do you mean? Fuck.
Super tan.
What is going on? Like, I don't get. Like, these artists can draw the most amazing things, and then they draw something stupid with bunny ears.
I don't know. I'm guessing
Mike.
What is Wolf Journey? I'm guessing it's a rabbit Viking warrior.
Jesus.
It's very good though. Look, Jake is like, lol, this is too much whimsy even for me. Michael can feel the hate.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I think it's nice.
What a waste of talent. I agree.
I like the actual graphic design of it all. I think that's really a really nice layout.
Why does Rob hate fun? Yeah.
We don't know. But we have fun watching Rob come in contact with fun.
Fuck, it's just like
Gravity doesn't like it. Embrace your inner fairy, Rob. Plungecast loves it.
Oh, goddamn.
Amanda says, I think it's better than 95% of what we've seen. There you go. There you go. Something a little bit for everyone. Shout out to Tubatan. It's a fun name to say. My name's Tubatan. It's got a lot of skills. Another red lady. We do like the red ladies. This is Scarlet Princess by Tooth Woo. Tooth Woo. Whatever this one.
Yeah, that's cool, man. It's different.
Lady in red.
Looks really good.
She's a cabbage. I reckon that's.
And you just ruined it.
It's like, well, why is it all veiny? I think she's some sort of plant.
Yeah, but why did you have to say cabbage? Like,
I don't know, because that's like cabbages are like that. They sort of like fold over each other. Eric likes the boob. Zoom in, enhance. There you go.
Yeah, it's cool. Looks like a butt.
I really like it. Very creative. I'm trying to figure out.
I like it, but I wish there was something else.
Something else? What, like a cabbage nipple? It is very smooth down there. I'll give him that. All right, Tooth Woo, well done. May
at least it's different though, Mike. At least there's some sort of thought behind it.
I'm trying to find different things. The artist name is Titty. It does look a little bit like Titty, doesn't it? It's Tooth. They're O's. That is a cool signature, although it does look like Titty. I am trying to find new artists, new things, new whatever. Try and keep it fresh. Try and keep Rob on his toes. This is some concept art here. Helianthus by Daria Rubik. I'll zoom in and see what this is all about. These concept artists are pretty good with their
like a scarecrow.
Yeah, it's like a scarecrow with a flower. Sun scythe. It's a growing. Oh, it's a sunflower. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I dig it. The only problem with concept art is it's just so standalone. It's like, it's not part of anything usually. Seeing those cabbage titties is a fantasy come true for that rabbit. See? And then Mo actually puts a story onto the concept art. That's what we like to see. That's why he's looking at it. That's why he's like, this quest was worth it. Finally. I get the nudge, some cabbage titties. Excellent.
This is pretty cool, dude. Like
it's a little grey.
It just needs a bit more. I don't know what the more is though. I
think it needs some pop of color. I think that's what it is.
But like it's a cool concept, like a sunflower. Yeah.
We're law building. Exactly, bro. That's funny. I got another one here. Now this is a different kind of digital art. Check this out. Talk about zoom and enhance.
His name's Fuck Dan.
His name is Fuck Dang. You want the fuck dang? This is a 3D sculpt. So this is an artist who makes 3D things and then renders them. And there's a whole bunch, and they're pretty cool. This is probably the coolest one though.
Does that count though? Like is that?
Of course it counts. He makes models, and then you would have to paint on the textures and stuff. And the like the colors and everything, and then you like lay it out and everything. I think it's really cool. I think it's got a ton of followers too.
I do like characters that have like multiple arms. It's cool. I think ever since seeing like Goro when you're a kid, that's just cool.
Yeah, he's like, screw AI. I'm just gonna give him multiple arms.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know. I don't think anyone in chat's really impressed by it.
Yeah.
KSS says doesn't count.
Doesn't count. All right. You want to fuck Dan? We shouldn't make fun of his name, but it is a little funny.
What? Why not?
All right. I think there's the last of the greys that I had. Light Anti-Tank Infantry by Mike Francina.
I do, Amanda. You're correct.
Yeah, it's like to be a concept artist, you have to just be kind of dark and mysterious and brooding.
That's sick, dude.
I
Like
do
he's got
love
writing
that.
all over his body,
Yeah.
like scripture. That's cool.
Yeah, you got to take like existing things. So this is sort of World War One iconography and make it.
This is very Warhammer 40k without it being Warhammer 40k. Yeah.
Cranberry
Yeah.
likes that one. Now
Yeah, I do
Bancroft
like
is
this.
targeting. How am I targeting Sumo? That last one, yes, it was 3D modeled.
And what's this? This is just concept art.
This would just be concept art. You can tell it's you can see the digital brush strokes and stuff.
I like this. I think it's poll worthy.
I think it's pretty cool. It looks a little bit like Pan's Labyrinth, this character.
Can I get another confirmation of poll worthy from chat if they agree?
Yep, Mark agrees. Reminds Cranberry of Chainsaw Man. Needs a bigger head. Definitely interesting. It is a little small. You are right. Especially when you put a helmet on. Helmets are usually pretty big.
Get a meh from Citizen Ronin.
Mo says, to target Sumo, Bancroft would have to acknowledge Sumo. Well, it's fine to put it on the list. That doesn't mean it has to necessarily go on the poll. Here's a Essence of Antiquity by Cayo Montero. And this is it's like an old building thing monster dude.
I hate it.
You hate it?
Yeah.
This is what's that game? Games, what is that? Wizards of the Coast? What's that thing?
What's that game? That fucking narrows it down to about 100,000 titles that existed in human history.
Shelby,
yeah,
hates
I hate it too.
Last one was fun. Hate this one. All right. Amanda doesn't get it. All right.
Like,
I'm sorry, KO. The chat has spoken.
It's just not clean either. Like, it's just like it doesn't stand out from the background.
It needs a bit of sharpening and some like sunlight or something.
You know what? Again, you know what it looks like? It looks like when you flat a page and then you take all the lines out. That's what it looks like.
Oh yeah.
Not in,
way to go, Bancroft. Magic. That's what. Yes, Magic. Magic the Gathering. I thought it was fun. I like the concept of the
You ruined the whole show.
Also. All right, back to a bit of comic art here.
Oh, that's sick.
Jose Ladrón. However you pronounce that.
Wow, that's really good. Look at that water, Bancroft.
It's a very interesting technique. It's like heavy lines. And they're all sort of the same width, but it's mixed with painterly kind of coloring. I've never seen anything quite like that. Very cool.
I really like this
as well.
What's this? He's going on the poll.
His name is Jose Ladrón. That's how I'm choosing to say it. I don't know if that's how it is, but could be
like
famous.
How good is the water when it's like pulled above that nut there? Yeah, that's sick.
Interesting techniques.
Very nice.
Yeah, never seen that before.
Man, says
I don't know what it's from. It's the Spirit a dig, says Jake Martin. This is my favorite so far. Mo says they made the spirit seem interesting.
Yeah.
He used to be a Jack Kirby clone. I like this style much more. Yeah, I wouldn't really see any Kirby in that. That's completely different. I've never seen that before.
This guy also lucked out.
I've seen parts of it, but never all in one.
He lucked out following on from the previous one as well. Like the placement.
You want me to go back? We could really go into the into the birds. All right, let's go on. Rob's not having it. Hercules cover by Jay Anacleto. What is it? And Romulo Fajardo Jr.
Anacleto. Wow, that's really good, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty
cool,
isn't it?
quality wise, I don't
really
know
like
what like in terms of like a cover though. Like it's pretty goddamn boring.
that is true. It's just
Like it's
yeah,
just
the whole
four people
standing
standing
cover.
there with a dog.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe this is the new team. I don't know.
But like
Two Sips, there's
execution
Brian.
while like it looks fantastic.
The robot picture is good for cleansing the palette between drawings. There you go. It's a new palette cleanser. In case someone really needs to really like show it off. Yeah. No, it's the rendering is excellent. I like the lighting with the but yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
And like it doesn't help that 3 of the 4 characters are just like, let's all have brown, you know.
It's a brown piece, brown dog.
Yeah.
KSS says the second guy from the left was modeled off you, Rob. That's you. You
I
wish.
Yeah, I know, right?
Your wife wishes.
Muscles. That'd be nice. Yeah, I think like it's the quality of the actual work is really good, but I think it just doesn't work as a whole piece. Like it's weird.
It's Hercules set, as Mo says, in a post-dynamic world. There you go. Roy thinks that maybe it was stitched together later, which we have seen done before in the past. He says the lighting is off.
And like, what's she looking at too? Like,
I think they're all looking.
They're all looking
they're
at
kind
us.
of looking at two different things.
What's she looking at?
Are we getting a bit picky here?
I mean,
we have Battle Break Road at home. We don't need to go out. All right. Well, I thought it was cool.
Yeah, it feels like it should be like a 10 out of 10 cover with the quality of the actual art, but the way it is, it's not good.
This is the new question that people get now. Is this AI? No, it's 2 artists. I don't know what each of their jobs were, but
yeah, Shelby says Fajardo's colors are freaking awesome on that. Best in the biz. It looks fantastic. But
is that the colors are. I mean, it is a little bit brown, but I mean that's the colors. That's the colors. But yeah, I agree. The colors are, especially like the sunlight coming in. No, it isn't AI. Well, as far as I know, I mean, it doesn't.
What do you think of the actual cover, though, Shelby? Like in terms of a cover, how do you think? What do you think of this?
I would much prefer picking up that than if I saw them on the shelves than that. But again, I'm not going to read Marvel Hercules anyway. So, all right, we've spent. Jay is a number 2 pencil artist, all realism. There you go.
It's Marvel delegated, so it sucks. Yeah.
All right, you want some dynamism? Fantastic Four in the news at the moment. They got their new movie trailer out. Here's a really cool piece by.
Are they ever going to make Fantastic Four work? Like,
I mean, I thought the trailer looked pretty cool. I mean, I'm not really interested anymore, but as far as superhero movies go, I don't really care for the Fantastic Four that much. Although I do love Galactus. I think he's
Galactus
awesome.
Is cool. Yeah.
But this is a great piece. It's like I would never have thought to do a piece so sort of pastel and what's the word I'm looking for? Anyway, like low in contrast. But I know it really works here. I really like it. And really cool composition. Looking up at Galactus there. It's weird seeing Doom's shiny head. He's usually got a really big hood, but, you know, what do I know? All they need to do is recast Mr. Fantastic and Johnny Storm and redub the thing. Yeah, that was the one thing I was like, that sounds weird because he just sounds like a dude talking. You know, whenever they've done the thing, he's always had that kind of like a grumbly, stony sort of voice. But other than that, what's up with Doom's face? I don't know. Art of Roy says Rubik is great. Yeah, that was really cool. Not poll worthy, Rob.
No, it's poll worthy. I've got it down. It's pretty good.
All right. Well, we still have some to go here. Oh, I always just like to show off some cool sci-fi scenes that I found. I think these are cool. Angus McKee, a visionary artist from Heavy Metal magazine days. I feel like I've seen this before, although I could be confusing it with a Mobius piece. But I really dig this retro stuff. I used to read books back in the day with this sort of stuff on the cover, so it always has a bit of a
Next.
soft. Rob, what about this?
Yeah, it's nice.
Daryl K. Sweet. We've shown Daryl K. Sweet before. I like that it's got sails in space, solar sails probably.
Solar
What do you do
sails.
in deep space? It was in the Heavy Metal movie. These would make a fine sci-fi themed McDonald's Happy Meal box. All right. Well, I want to show you this one because it's a thread, so I'm going to have to go through it kind of quickly because we don't have all the time in the world. But this is Juan Jimenez, who Rob poo-pooed about a month ago.
Did I?
Yes, you did. Picked apart his art horrendously. And I think this is all from the Meta Barons, but I can't be quite sure because I haven't read through all of it yet. But I just wanted to show off the breadth of this guy's art and how epic it is. And he actually does his comic book pages in this crazy style of drawing, and yeah, they're pretty epic. There's actually some iconic. Like I think this one is quite iconic here. I think we've looked at that one before with the lady and the aliens. That was the one. That was the one you didn't like. Remember that one?
Yes, I remember that one. Yeah,
like,
that one sucked.
Can't see it. What's he doing? Or she?
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
Yeah, they all the pages look like this. I mean, because he's doing little panels and stuff. Sometimes the faces aren't as good as the others, but it's like when you're doing a whole comic, I mean, you don't really care.
That's cool.
Oh, that's the ones I have read. That's from the first book. That's from Othon van Salza book. Yeah. No, I just wanted to shout it out because I am reading the Meta Barons at the moment, and it's crazy. We chatted about that, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. It's still bad, says Brian. Oh yeah, Rob was correct. What didn't Rob like about this dude? Was he drawing rabbits or something? All right, okay. Yes, Rob is.
It's like
I think it's a little too high on the whimsy factor for Rob. I like that piece. Juan Jimenez worked with Hodorowski. I didn't have anywhere to put this, but I just really like the colors.
That's
Julius
cool.
von Cleaver, Winter Forest at Sunset.
See, like, the thing is, like, if he added like a person or a character or an animal or something to that, like, it turns it into a great piece, like a great comic piece. It's just a landscape at the moment, you know, like.
Well, I think it is just a landscape piece, but I really like I'm never quite seen that sort of colored sunset with that, those sort of trees. Amanda says that's my favorite. That's because that's where you live, Amanda. Exactly. It looks like Amanda's place. Mo says, if you've seen one Jimenez, you've seen them all. Oh, it needs a rabbit. No, it needs a rabbit Viking. And maybe a little patch of cabbage women, red cabbage women. Anyway, I don't know how old this is. I could probably zoom in. It looks like it might be 72. And the artist is Julius von Cleaver.
So he could still fix it if he wanted to.
I don't know. He could be dead. Warbird Lancer by Ariel Perez. This actually looks better not zoomed in. I was like, zoom in. Oh, this is getting worse. That looks all right. It's interesting. It's weird animal.
I think it's really cool, but like the lighting on it's weird. Like you can't
really make like, that would have been a great place for maybe
Yeah.
some kind of rim light. They have some other effect there, like a moon, maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know. The
Like
light is coming up from below. You can see that.
you want to make at least make out his face somehow, and the face of the creature, whatever that is.
Yeah, it's like a griffin or something.
Yeah.
That's Warbird Lancer. Oh, remember our favorite from last week, Lee Bermejo.
Oh yeah,
And
burner
we saw
hoe.
him doing something
Yeah.
completely different. Look, he does like weird ass horror tentacle paintings.
It's like Cthulhu.
Yeah. Where's Clayton when you need him? I don't know. I don't know if I like this or hate it. I don't know.
I think it's a bit of both. Like the guy's face and body is unreal. The creature looks fantastic. The chick just looks weird.
Yeah, it's sort of the same textures on this monster as on the two people.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it works. It looks good, but weebs have ruined tentacles. Jake says, I like it. I'd open that book. I know, Sheldon. We just... I have a problem with names, and then the chat kind of ran with it, and now he's burn a hoe. So that's just how it is, unfortunately.
Oh, Amanda calls him a god. Godworthy.
There you go. Yeah, no, the piece you showed last week was Chef's Kiss.
How's Dirty Iron going? I miss him. He's good.
He's posted some other stuff, but I don't think it's better than what we've seen recently. It's good, but I've showed so much of his stuff.
You need to DM him and tell him to do a proper piece, Bancroft, because it's important to our show.
Critical, yeah, I know, right? Come on, get to work. Critical Reads hopes the monster gets in, and needs to get rid of it. And these could be the monsters. Look at them. He could just be protecting his house, and they're trying to. I think I'm taking it too far. That's Lee. Oh, okay. If you didn't like the 3D sculpture, you probably won't like these. These are renders that some guy has made. I don't know in what program, but he makes these 3D models and then he lights them really cool. And I mean, I don't know if there's any sort of story here or whatever, or he's just trying to make things look cool, but I think they look really nice. They're quite striking with the red. He's got a whole bunch. I guess you would call it people out in fields at night with red glow. That one was pretty cool. I'll use that for the thumbnail. I do like this fluffy texture. What do you think, Rob?
It's really cool, but yet there's something wrong with it. I don't know what it is. So
Mo's a big fan.
I saw that.
I really like it. It really caught my eye. But I mean, it could just be the composition and the colors. I think it's quite nice. I don't know. It looks more like lint. Next in red.
Like, I think it would be sick if it was actually like a comic, but because it's rendered, it looks weird.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know if he's just
It's
like an
strange.
art, like a 3D modeler. I don't know. He calls himself a digital romantist. So, but that's what you get a lot of times when people are just artists and they're not really telling a story. It's just sort of random stuff. It's surreal. It lacks story, but it's cool to look at. That's pretty much where I'm at, I think. Where did I get to here?
It's interesting.
Oh, you're gonna hate this next one, Rob.
Great. I look forward to it.
I'm always trying to find ways for people to make art that I've never seen before. Well, quite like I've seen it before, but not quite like this. Let's just say that. All right. How about embroidery art?
Oh, fuck off, Mike. Fuck off.
It's actually, that's like almost photorealistic. You could make that for your wife. She would like that, wouldn't she? Look at that. Doing little flowers. We could do a whole line of replicator embroidery. Amanda, do you like it? It is impressive. I agree, Perth. It's very skilled. I hope they're going to finish the background.
It's like it's really cool, but it's also like, why?
A murderer made that. I don't know, because you're trying to do something that is different before, that no one's ever seen before.
Yeah.
Oh, the next one I have to show on Chrome because I have to share the actual sound because it's very important. So you've seen crochet art. Now
Plunge doesn't like
ready.
me today.
What's that?
Plunge doesn't like me today, or maybe all days. He's giving it to me.
You are a Lego art. Dune. Check out this.
All right. I'll try and remain positive for this, okay?
It's a sandworm with Paul Atreides riding it. It comes back. Rob, that's it. That's like engineering and artistry. He's gone. He left. I love it. I think that's very creative. I'd make that with my kids. Rob, hang on. What's not to love about that? Yeah, Plungecast loves it. Rob Size said it all. This actually made me angry. What is wrong with you people? I think Jake's right. There's a serious lack of whimsy out there in the world. All right, let me show you some undeniable talent.
I have no words for that.
It can't go on the poll because it's a video, though, Rob. We're checking out what Annie Stegg is up to lately. It looks like this is the same painting we've been watching her paint for about 3 months now, though. I'll let you be the judge. Look at the care and detail she puts into a single strand on a little hobbit's head. I could watch this all day.
Could you? Like, seriously?
Yeah, I would. I'd watch this for like an hour, I reckon. She's pretty good. It's Annie Stegg, Amanda. She's pretty famous for painting drag. Oh, look, she's finally going to show us the full painting. She never does that. She's super duper famous. She does a lot of dragons.
I wonder how much like a painting goes for.
I would imagine quite a lot.
Yeah, like what? Like ballpark?
20 to 50, depending on how big it is, I reckon. Yeah, I mean, I always show. She usually just shows like tiny little clips like that. She is a legend. All right, Mo says I have to read something. What is it? Read it. Where is it? The kid who made that won an honorable mention at the special school science-ish fair. No, I think that was a fantastic sandworm. I think he did a great job. I mean, that's just a guess. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty special. I have one last thing to show you, Rob.
I hope it's good, Mike. Jesus.
No, but this it's not going to be poll worthy. Again, it's something different. But I'm actually being legit. This is like legit impressive. This is for real impressive. This isn't a joke one.
Okay.
Rice art.
Oh, fuck's sake.
No. Don't sigh. Don't.
Rice art.
This is actually impressive.
Jesus. Fucking hell.
Okay, so he takes his little piece of rice. sticks it on a skewer. And I'm guessing they're like dentist tools. Look what he's making. It's a little Godzilla. He's got a friggin' electron microscope. Is that not impressive?
Yeah, but why?
What do you mean, why? To make a tiny little rice Godzilla.
But why?
So you have this.
But
Because
like, what's the point? Like, what do you do with
other
it?
creature than a human could make this? You know? It's art. Could you still eat it? I wouldn't. I mean, I guess you could. I wouldn't recommend it. Is the paint edible? You should show this rice art video to starving children in China. Dumb? It's art. What do you even do with art? Exactly. What do you do with art, Rob?
But like you know, you paint a painting, you can sell a painting. You know,
You can sell that. How much would you pay for that?
that
Yeah.
$5.
$5?
Yeah, and that would just be to say, like, guys, look at this.
I think you could get 300 for that at least. And then you could have what you would have is you would have it in a little case, and then you have a really big magnifying glass in front of it. You'd be like, look at that, you know, so you could look at it. $5 seems a lot. Well, Rob, including the Godzilla rice art, what pieces do you think?
$300 a man.
That took a lot of skill.
Like, how long do you reckon that took him? Like, no joke, right? How long do you reckon that took him?
I'd say it was a good afternoon's work, probably.
Okay, so it's a pretty quick, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I'm guessing. I don't know. He had to learn the skill. Bird grabs it. That would suck. Who would pay $300 for that? And what would they do with it once they had it? Display it? No one could even see it. Like I said, get a magnifying glass. Impress your friends. I've got a rice Godzilla.
Can you just imagine, like, you've got it in like a box, like a clear box with a magnifying glass around it,
Yeah.
and then you get all your friends over to look at it, and then like, oh yeah,
I
that's
like
cool.
this comment word. I took a better glowing Godzilla out of my nose. All right, Rob, who have you got on your list?
No, see, that's cool, Hyper Wizard. He says, what about when they carve the tip of a pencil into a sculpture? See, that's different.
What's the difference?
No, but see, a pencil is a thing that creates art. So carving art into the pencil is an art in itself.
Plungecast has it. A Super Godzilla fan would buy it. Or a fan of rice. A rice fan. All right, come on. Who we got? Who's on the list?
Let's go with Gerardo Verado.
Gerardo Verado. That's this one here. Yep.
Let's go with the 40K scripture.
That is... God, I hope the rabbit makes it.
Let's go with Jose Ladron, whatever I've written down there.
What one was that? Oh, that's this one.
Yeah. And let's go with Galactus. Slim pickings this week, Mike.
I can only share what people share.
You
know, that's just how it is. Some weeks it's a bounty, some weeks it's not.
This was a famine week.
Feast and famine. All right. Let me make the poll. Are you sure you don't want to put on the sandworm?
No, because people will vote for it because it's crap. just to win.
All right. Yeah, they'll screw with us. All right. So, what did you call it? The first one?
Gerardo Verado.
Oh, hang on. I got to end the other poll. And
how did
no,
that go?
they would not buy a Streamlaw trading card. Sorry, Rob.
How many were yes though?
36% yes.
That's still how many votes?
58 votes. So I still would get maybe, what's that? 20? Yeah. Almost 20 people would buy one. Seems
That's
worth
pretty
it.
good, dude.
Touch my sandworm, says Past Master Dan. All right.
I will say though, Bancroft, out of the slim pickings, there is pretty high quality in the finalists.
Say again, what did you call this guy?
I called him Gerardo Verado, but that's not his name.
Verado.
Conan
guy.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we've got, what'd you call this one?
40K Scripture.
40K Scripture guy. And how about this one?
Oh, I've got this one. Spirit Hole.
Spirit Hole. Very good.
Thank you.
Then the last one was
Galactus.
Very inspired. Galactus. All right. Who is the best? The poll is live. Let's see what you guys say. Let's scroll up here. Bancroft built that up before he showed us. Yeah, I'm still impressed. I don't care what you guys say. That rice was a winner. Past Master Dan loves the perspective on this one. The spirit is fire.
Can we go through them again, Mike?
We will. So that's
Mo said show them again. I don't know what's what from the retarded titles.
That's Gerardo Verado. That's 40K Scripture. That's the Spirit Hole. And that's Galactus. So enjoy. Vote for who you think is the best. I mean, I can't believe you didn't vote Lego Sandworm. But you know, I have to. Jake reckons Ferrero Rocher number 1, Spirit number 2, War Himmler number 3, and 4 Galactus. There you go. Stat loves Zafino's lighting, so does K Manifesto.
Can we go through them again, Mike?
Yep. We can.
I'm trying to come up with my list here.
Yep. Soak it in. Let me move it over a bit.
Yeah, it's really good.
There's this one here. Concept art. There's this beautiful page or cover. We don't quite know what it is, of the spirit with that excellent texturing on the water and the really nice lines. And this beautiful, I don't quite know what this is. Is it a pencil drawing? Is it a painting? I'm not quite sure, but very, very nice. I do love me some Galactus.
Okay.
From Esad Ribic. All right, who have you got?
I've got my list here. In 4th place, 40K Scripture guy.
Him? Yep.
Yeah. 3rd place, Galactus.
There it is.
2nd place, Spirit Hole.
Wow, you reckon the Don picked it? He's got the winner?
1st place, Gerardo.
There you go. All right. This was a recommendation from the Don. He dared Rob to be able to next this. Little did he know that Rob would love it. Mo says, I don't like the way Mr. Fantastic is presented. He's kind of bent over, rubber style. All right. Let me check the poll, see if we have any clear winners. We do. We really do. I can end the poll with confidence. And I will let you know, Rob, that in 4th place is Galactus. This piece.
Wow.
Right, yeah, other people didn't like the.
See, the thing about this one is I really like the Galactus. I really don't like the Doom and Mr. Fantastic in the foreground.
My eye is drawn directly to Galactus.
Yeah.
It's true. But that's all right. Still a very nice piece. In So that had 10%. In third place with 20% is...
So it's got to be the scripture guy. Yeah.
I really
That's
love
really
this
cool.
character
Yeah.
design here. I think that's really nice. Very respectable third place there with 20%. And in 27% is the Spirit Hole by Jose. So there you go. Congratulations, Jose. 27%. That's almost a third of people voted for you, but almost half the people voted for Gerardo Varado, aka Gerardo Zaffino, and is, we assume, Conan piece. Beautiful, lovely, sketchy, ink washy. Just a great drawing. This really, really cool. Of that monster in the back. A few skulls in there. Why not? The best piece won.
What do you think about the voting, Bancroft?
Yeah, I think it could have been either this or this. I would have been pretty non-surprised either way. But yeah, I was a little bit surprised this came in last by such a big margin. But yeah, like people, yeah, I do agree. Doom doesn't quite look like Doom.
He looks weird.
They do their own versions. Zaffino is a legend, and here on the art share, we just mispronounce his name like we've never heard of the guy until half an hour ago. Because that's how we roll. How we like it.
I know, Brian. I know.
What?
He says, I only ruined the piece so people could see the monster better.
Yeah, I did see that one. I did see that. Thank you very much, everyone who hung out tonight. If you haven't got your trading card set, please do go over and grab it, or go over and grab a hardback or a softback. Read the reviews. Get on board. The Lucent Train. I do have this. This piece is, whoa! That's jumped up. $25 dues.
Oh my god.
Up. That's three new bids have come in tonight. Wow. Thank you very much to the new bidders. You're looking at 188 so far. This will end in a couple of days' time, live on a stream. We'll put up the next one after that. Thank you very much. And also, this is available here. This is the first edition, double signed, very rare edition of Lucent Waking Dream. I think I only did this maybe it would be less than 10. Even if that, I don't even know. It might have been.
I will say, Mike, out of those four pieces, the Warhammer 40k one does interest me the most, though. Like, what's going on there?
There you go. That's called storytelling.
Yeah, I mean, like that
just
looks sick. Like, what the hell is happening?
Just like Paul Atreides on top of that sandworm. Storytelling. Mark is winning both of these. He's determined. Thank you very much, Mark, for being such a big supporter of the Lucent. And thank you, everyone who hung out tonight. We're going to leave you there. I hope you have a fantastic night, and I'll see you tomorrow for a art stream. I'll be hanging out with Camel later.
Why?
We're just going to do like a hanging out stream later.
Cool.
So that'll be on his channel, and I'll see all of you around. All right, guys. Bye.
Perth made an Australian video, and I wasn't even in it.
Emotional damage.